Okay, man. Channel update, sort of. And I wanted to show a technique I've been using for writing music, because for years I've been writing music, coming up with a riff. You know, that's how you write a lot. You hear the riff first. I had a guitarist, was watching me in the bar write music, and he's like, "Well, music sounds better if you write it with an instrument." And I was thinking, well, you know, what difference does it make if you run to a guitar or run to a pen or run to a piano? You know, if you hear a riff. Anyway, I've been writing music for riffs for years, but a new technique I've been using is using some cut-ups like this. I'll just get a cut-up and get the sentence or the word and use it as, you know, a phrase in a song. So it's like a conversation or whatever. And it makes it a challenge to write music. Someone accused me of using computer programs to write avant-garde music, and I'm just going to say, nope, that's not it at all. It's tone rows, not 12-tone per se. I used 12-tone rows for about 3 to 6 months or so I could forsake rhythm for a minute and learn timing more and get better with my timing. Here's some more 7-tone rows here. And 5-tone rows made from the square Mars. You can do square of Venus, 7-tone rows, which I use quite a bit. You can get any scale and put in a 12-tone row, or 7-tone row, sorry. 7-tone rows, 5-tone rows, 8-tone rows, if you want to start incorporating some of that linear and chromatic concept stuff. Anyway, that's a technique that I've been using, and no, it's not computer programs. I write everything on paper, and then I program it into the computer, which is the hard part, man. If my hands were good, I could write this stuff all day, man. I've been using the brace a lot lately, but I've been playing bass and drums, trying to finish Lounge and Film Music Volume 7, new Shadowhorn album, and then some original stuff that I'm working on along the way. There's some more surf originals, and there's some more psychedelic originals and stuff. I just got a video program after 2 years. The reason these songs aren't programmed is because I didn't have Pro Tools for 1.5 years, and I didn't have the money to get it, and finally got it. So I've got like a few pieces like this that haven't been programmed, and this is one of them. 11 pages deep, and it quit changing keys. It wouldn't change keys anymore. I think I broke it. I was using some Octatonic modes and stuff. Octatonic made from an 8x8 magic square. I think Pro Tools just didn't know what to do, and it wouldn't change keys, so I had to go to the last few pages of the piece and add E flat, A flat, and B flat to all those notes. And man, what a mess, man! I haven't finished it, but my hands hurting too bad to program. I can't even play games or anything right now or anything. Man, my right hand's screwed. But I've been burying goats and dealing with coyotes, man. We lost 4 goats a few days ago. But I got a video program that I've been using, a demo, and I'm gonna buy it as soon as I get my stimulus package thing going. And I've got a couple of videos I'm gonna put up of my last 2 albums that weren't studio quality. It's just this little camera or another little camera pointing at the computer, and it's gonna be good digital quality. So my last 2 albums. And then when the new albums come out pretty soon before this year, I'm going to have probably 3 albums by the end of this year. And I've been playing violin 11 months during lockdown. And I suck. I'm awful, man. Some days I can read music and it sounds good, but then if I just try to play, it's just like screechy, and some days it's just awful, man. But this page, I got 3 more pages to program in this piece, and I'll be finished. But everything I do is classical music was written on page first, like this, and I can't wait to hear a few of them, man, that I've finished. That's been finished over a year, but it hurts my hand to program it, and it takes a little bit of time. I try to do a few measures a day, and I want to do a page a day, but not when I'm doing bass tracks and drum tracks. I've got to let my hand rest. I don't want the bursitis to kick in, and then I won't even be able to use this arm for months. Anyway, I wanted to make this video about tone rows and update for the channel. a Stravinsky kind of tribute. That comes straight from the Brandenburg Concertos one, and then it was going to be like something nice and beautiful, and I was going to run a truck through it like Stravinsky did with Rite of Spring. And now its development is going back to the recapitulation. Now here's where I ran the truck through it. And it just kind of passes around the orchestra too, so it'll be fun. It'll be fun. If anybody ever play it, I doubt anybody ever play it. I didn't leave room for breath because I didn't think anybody would, and if they ever do, then the flutist could figure out, okay, well, you play this line, and I'll turn the page, and you play this line. You know, that's for them. That's not for me. You know. I stayed in the range, and I tried to write stuff that wasn't too technical, like some of the computer MIDI stuff that's written. You know, I didn't go anywhere near that. Or Colin Nancaro. Colin Nancaro was the godfather of MIDI, and it's kind of inspiring. And this stuff kind of sounds carnivally, you know, because it's. I mean, with an orchestra, it probably wouldn't. I don't know. I'll never know. This is the only piece I've put up before it's been finished, but the reason is I'm going to have studio equipment soon, and I'll put up a studio quality copy of all this classical music that I've got, man. I'll put the pieces where they belong in the symphonies, because some of them are symphonies that go together, like C flat. Well, I'll be together. C flat guitar concerto will all be together, you know, and such, and it'll be studio quality because I'm getting the program. I've already got my 2 albums in there ready to burn and put on YouTube as soon as I get my stimulus. You know, so that'll be Russia and the Devil, which is Lounge and Film Music Volume 7, and then Think Tank, which is an original album. And that's as far as 126, measure 126. So that's where I'm at, man. And I've got a few more pages of that one to be finished of the recapitulation. And then that piece will be finished, and I got a couple more. I got a program. Anyway, man, thanks for logging in or logging, you know, coming by, whatever, man. Sorry. And that's what's going on, man. You know, I've got my shit I'm recording. Let me see. Marty Robbins, Devil Woman, Charade by Henry Mancini, Mr. Sandman, Los Merlos. So Chicha Song, Safari by Les Baxter, Big Noise from Winnetica from Gene Krupa, Bo Mambo by Uma Samak, Kawanga by Los Straight Jackets, Dark Eyes, which is a gypsy Russian song that didn't make it on Russia and the Devil, that's going to be surf style, and then Tilly Tilly Boom is a Russian lullaby, didn't make it on the last album, Bedlam by the Bel Airs, A Night with Cleopatra by Les Baxter, Night of the Vampires, the Joe Meek mix stuff. I love that old Joe Meek 60s monster music. It's great. It's inspired a lot of my stuff. And then I'm going to put up Handel, Sarabande, and Bach Prelude that I play on classical guitar that I've had in the computer that I haven't put up. I'll make a special video for it. It won't be on this album. Rashomon by Thierry and the Bunnies. I really want to do that. Jaguar Jet by Les Jaguars, Diamond Head by the Terry and the Bunnies version, Baja and Surf Rider might end up making it on there, and One Step Beyond and Twilight Zone theme, like the Ventures did it. And I had Ventures albums when I was, you know, this big. So yeah, that's it. And I got a bunch of original music, that metal that's gonna come out this year, hopefully too. And anyway, that's what I'm working on here at the house, and I've got scheduled for my first COVID vaccine Wednesday, so that means by my birthday on June 12th, hopefully I can have a motorcycle fixed and have some kind of transportation. I can go take a ride and have a drink somewhere, and that's how I want to spend my birthday, man, because I've been stuck in the house for a year, and I don't have an amp to play gigs, but I'm going to start gigging pretty soon, and hopefully I can get a cheap amp too. I got this fucking Godzilla, this amp here. When I first got this amp, yeah, this guitar is so metal it wears the skins of animals. When I first got this amp, I turned it up, and this shit happened, man. So like, it got